Welcome to Bushnell-Prairie City High School for this afternoon's contest between the Bushnell-Prairie City Spartans and the North Fulton Wildcats. As we get you set for, this is the 2 o'clock game. We are about 20 minutes early, so we will go ahead and get started to go. It is me, John Reynolds. I'm West Prairie Senior this year, and I'm going to be calling today's games. I've been calling all these games here in the high school gym. We've got 8 total here today. We are on game number 7 of 8 in the high school gym as well. They've got some going on in the junior high gym. And the senior announcements for the football pep band and all that jazz is going on outside right now as we speak. So, with that, we will go ahead and get ready to go here from the high school gym. And Katie Baker gets it across. Katie Baker does not get that one across, though. Yep, Katie Baker gave that one away. She thought she was going to sneak away with hitting it twice, but they didn't say anything at first, and then she kind of smiled there, but the officials caught that one. So, dug out by the Wildcats. They go out to Baker. Baker to Miller. Miller's going to hit it across Suter. Suter to Jackson. Jackson to Lentini. It's out of bounds. 2-0 in favor of the, 1-1 in favor of the, neither. It's 1-1. Olivia Miller. And that is going to be in. That's an ace for Olivia Miller. She finds the back left corner over there by Elizabeth Suter, who just watched it. So 2-1. Miller, the left-handed setter of the North Fulton Wildcats, gets ready to go. Gets it across to Gilfillan. Gilfillan over to Daisy Crow. Hits it right into the net. 3-1 Wildcats. Katie Baker. Sadie Arnett. Olivia Miller somehow are out on the floor right now. Miller with a little pop fly serve. Gets it over. Miller outside to Katie Baker. Baker going to hit it across. Gilfillan. Gilfillan to Bowen. Lentini going to hit it across. Libero's got it. Now they go Miller. Miller, back row attack. They're going to go Jackson. Jackson to Bowman inside to Janet Lentini. And the point will go to the Bushnell-Prairie City Spartans. So side out for the Spartans. It's 3-2. Wildcats still with the lead. Janet Lentini to serve. Hits it across. Out of bounds. Spartans with the point there. Not much the libero could do there. Just trying to dig up that serve from Lentini. And here comes another one, except this time it'll be another back row player. Miller gets it over. And the kill is down. So these Wildcats add another. They break the tie. It's 4-3. See if I can find my North Fulton roster here. Katie Baker gets it across to Elizabeth Suter. Then they go to Jackson. Jackson back to Suter. Back row attack. Miller. Miller going to get it. Oh, my goodness. The Spartans were ready for that one there. Bowman gets it in middle. Gilfillan just going to tap it across. Miller. Miller to Arnett. Now they're going to go again. Back to Jackson. Jackson to Bowman. And Gilfillan gets it across. Arnett. Miller. And a block by Gilfillan. And nobody to fall for that one right there. So, it is now these Wildcats, up 5-3. Baker gets it across to Lentini. Lentini to Jackson, outside to Gilfillan. Bumped over by Baker, but then the Spartans with a little bit of a rally there get it back over. So, with that, it's 5-4. And Daisy Crow going to do the serving here. Crow gets it across. Dug out by the back row, it's Olivia Miller. And dug out again by Lentini. But the Spartans unable to get it over back to the Wildcats. The Wildcats with the lead 6-4. Crow to Jackson, inside to Gilfillan, out of bounds. 7-4 Wildcats. Lentini, Jackson, Gilfillan, dug out by Baker. Baker over to Miller. Miller inside to Hanson. He gets it across. Miller again, this time going to go to Arnett. Arnett to Lentini, dug out. Bowman is going to be in the net, but they are not going to call it. And out of the reach of Katie Baker, it's 7-5. Rova Williamsfield and North Fulton will play after this, so Bushnell will be done. Bowman gets it across. It's Baker. And they're going to give the point to Bushnell, being in the net on North Fulton's side, so it's 7-6. Bowman gets it across. Miller. Baker. Out of bounds. Tied up at 7 here. Miller. That's it up. Arnett. Blocked. Suter got a hand on it, but fell right back down. So, Wildcats with the side out there. I do believe it's 8-7. My big scoreboard's got 7-6. Yep, there we go. It is 8-7. Okay, so we're good there. Arnett gets it across to Lentini. I get it across. Arnett again to Miller. They go inside Kelly Hansen, and it's going to be picked up by Crow. Crow to Jackson. Jackson to Gilfillan, and it's out of bounds. Side out. No side out. Out of bounds. How about that? Sadie Arnett back to serve. Arnett gets it across. Dug up by Crow. Crow gets it over to Jackson. Now Suter just going to pass it across. Arnett to Miller. Miller just going to do a little tip over, and good play by Olivia Miller, and the Spartans not ready for that one. It's 11-7 in favor of the Wildcats. And with that, Judy Bowman takes a timeout for Bushnell-Prairie City. With that, we'll go ahead and take a timeout ourselves. You're listening to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
I chose the MDH OBGYN group because I've heard wonderful things about Dr. Smith. And upon entering the office, I really got along with everybody and got a warm feeling. The staff is warm and inviting and welcoming. It's a small community, so it's a really nice hospital to have here in the rural area. I continue to choose MDH because of the relationships I have. I really enjoy everybody here.
Welcome back to Bushnell-Prairie City High School for game number 7 of 8 here from the high school gym. I'm John Reynolds as we get set for some play action after the timeout. Tipped over, and it's going to fall. Baker had the tip, but nobody else able to respond there. Spartans with a point. It's 11-8. If you're planning on attending the football game, there's some gourmet cupcakes along with pulled pork nachos, brisket sandwiches, pulled pork sandwiches, all to benefit the junior class of 2024 prom. So get out there, get some good lunch and watch some good football out there as Bushnell playing Pawnee right now. So we will, that's where Mr. Dwayne Hulett is. He's out there calling that game, so should be a good one out there. Lentini going to be blocked by Hanson. Miller. Hanson gets it over. They go to Jackson. Suter. Tip to Arnett. It's off the wrong side of the hand there. And the Spartans with another. And now it is 11. I might have the score wrong here. 12-9. Yeah, okay. 12-9. I had it right at first, but then the scoreboard up here has just got a different score. All right. 12-9, regardless of the score. Lentini going to come down and out of the hands of the Wildcats. 12-10. Set number 1. Suter with it. Gonna hit it across. And off Katie Baker's hand. Just did not know what to do with that one. Katie just stuck her hand out and that one went right past her hand. So back row, dug out by the Wildcats. Down to Miller. Miller to Baker. Just going to tap it across. Dug out by Crow. Baker again, out of bounds. And we have a tie game, folks. It's 12-12. Elizabeth Suter. Sit across, back row, and off a couple of Wildcats there. And the Spartans have taken a 13-12 lead, so the Wildcats maybe having the wheels fall off here. Suter out of bounds. Just as I say something, here come these Wildcats, able to capitalize on the mistake from Elizabeth Suter. Callie Hansen gets it across. Gilfillan, Jackson to Suter, not to Suter, to Lentini. And that is off Gilfillan. And there is a kill for the Wildcats, so maybe regaining some momentum. Callie Hansen back to serve for North Fulton. Hansen gets it across to Peyton Bowman. Now to Gilfillan. Gilfillan gets it over to Crow. Baker, Miller. Outside Baker again. Blocked, but out of bounds. Point to the Wildcats. Lentini and Jackson on the block, but the block out of bounds. Here comes Callie Hansen and the Wildcats. Gilfillan, Jackson, outside to Crow. Crow right into the net. 16-13 in favor of the North Fulton Wildcats. One-handed pass from Bowman. Hansen, Miller, outside Katie Baker. And Lentini just hits it across. And here come the Wildcats. They get another. They're up 17-13, so the Wildcats going on a little bit of a run here. These games will go to 21. First two to 21. The third one, if necessary, goes to 15. Tournament play. Bowman, Jackson just tips it across. Good play. Miller, outside Baker. Gilfillan, Bowman, Jackson gets it across. Wildcats on the move. Miller. And just a hitting error, number 25 on the, that is Lainey Whitsitt. So Lainey Whitsitt there with a hitting error. It's 17-14. Jackson, back row. Miller, Whitsitt again. And tipped across, nice play. Miller gonna set it up. Whitsitt just gonna tap it over. And now Katie Baker off the hand of Emily Jackson. So the Wildcats add another. It's a side out for the Wildcats. And it's 18-14, and Olivia Miller, the left-handed setter, is going to get to serve. Miller's serve is good. Suter gets it across. Miller, Arnett, out to Baker. Blocked by Lentini. Bowman, Gilfillan, and there goes the ball off of Olivia Miller's hands, and it's 18-15. Been a very close back and forth game here. 18-15. Lentini serve right into the net, almost hit Elizabeth Gilfillan, and it's 19-15. Katie Baker looking to finish this one off. Serves up, and it's out of bounds. Just out of bounds, and the Spartans add another. Katie Baker hits it out of bounds. It's 19-16. Crow, back row, scooped in. How about Olivia Miller able to get up? Olivia Miller got up there, not for being very tall, still able to get up and get that block on Gilfillan. 20-16 your score. And just a poor pass from Crow, so it is 21-16 your final in set number 1. The Spartans win, or Spartans fall in set number 1 to the Wildcats 21-16. With that, we'll go ahead, step away, take a quick break, and we'll be back right after this. You're listening to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
I chose MDH. We moved here, and I was researching different places that would allow me to VBAC, have a vaginal birth after C-section, and the doctors here do encourage that, and so I chose that after looking online, and I wouldn't want to deliver anywhere else because they all go above and beyond, and they're so kind and actually care about you.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there is limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
Let's hope it works, right?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the field, your 2022 Bushnell-Prairie City Spartans.
Army. Not working. Turn your mic on.
String through there. Needs to be Macomb.
That time. I didn't want to be the reason why the walkout music didn't work again.
Volleyball for all these teams that have showed up. Miller. Back row to Gilfillan. Gilfillan to Jackson. Inside to Lentini. The kill, no. It is point to the Wildcats. Nobody hit that one, and it went out of bounds. Miller. Gilfillan. Jackson. Gilfillan again is going to hit it right in the net. 3-0 Wildcats. And Olivia Miller here on a little bit of a roll, 3-0. Just a little blooper, beautiful serve. Wildcats looking sharp here up 4, and Olivia Miller with just a little bit of a rainbow serve there. Just got it, snuck it right over the net. Back row for Suter, gets it across on the first try. Now they go Miller. And Whitsitt will get it across in the Spartans with some issues there in the back half passing there. It is 5-0. Miller to Gilfillan. Gilfillan to Jackson. Outside, Gilfillan again. Miller to Baker. Baker, Suter can't do anything with that one. I'm going to do a sub here. Number 10 for Bushnell's checked in. Daisy Crow will take a seat. Miller gets it up and off of Peyton Bowman. It's 7-0 Wildcats. Olivia Miller has gone on a little bit of a run here. Off Bowman to Jackson. Outside. And the Spartans were close, but the Wildcats able to put up a wall there and block that one. 8-0. Miller. It's it to Suter. Gets on the floor to get that one. Miller on the floor. And a hitting error to the Wildcats. Side out to the Spartans. They get their first point of the second half. I do not understand the scoreboard. It is 8-1, but the scoreboard says 7-1. And that one right into the net, and it should be 9-1. Should be 9-1, but Katie Baker ready to serve. Bowman, Suter, Lentini gets it across. Arnett, Jackson. They're going to go to Bowman, who's blocked. Lentini, back row. Now it's to Miller. The point goes to the Wildcats. And apparently it is 9-1, so we'll leave it at that. Baker, right into the net. And it's 9-2, so the Spartans get a second. Wildcats won the first set 21-16. Back row, Lentini, Miller, over Fry Arnett. Suter, Jackson, and that one in the net. It's 10-2. And the libero for North Fulton ready to go. Dug out by Gilfillan to Jackson. Outside to Gilfillan again. Back row hit. Katie Baker's got it. And that one just falls on the Wildcat side of things. It's 10-3. Not much you can do there if you're Olivia Miller. A tough play to make. That's out of bounds. So the Spartans get the point there. Another one of those back row passes just ends up getting out of bounds after the pass. So 10-4. Roger that. Olivia Miller to Callie Hansen. And that one is going to go out of bounds. Wildcats get the point. It's 11-4. Daisy Crows check back in. And Arnett to the back row, finds the new guy all the time. Daisy Crow gets it again. Miller. Hansen does not get that one. And Spartans add another one. It's 11-5. Bowman gets it across to Baker. Baker to Miller. Miller, backside hit. Over to Crow. Crow, Jackson. Jackson Gilfillan. And the Wildcats unable to dig that one out. It's 11-6. Peyton Bowman ready to serve. Gets it across. Comes at you with the underhand serve. Baker. Baker again. That one in the net. Katie Baker hit that ball out of frustration, knowing she should have had that one, and just kind of swatted it back at the Spartan bench. Baker's got that one to Miller. Now they go Hanson, who's just going to tip it across, and Bowman wasn't ready for that one. The Wildcats capitalize. They're up 12-7. 12-7. The Wildcats get ready to go. Miller, Hanson hits it across, back row, Crow. Tipped across, nice play by Jackson. Blocked by Gilfillan. Miller, Hanson. Bowman to Lentini, and there's going to be 4 hits called to the Spartans. And the Wildcats catch a break there, take 4 hits and get the ball right back. Suter passes it up to Jackson outside to Gilfillan. And Hanson, nice play. Callie Hanson able to just recognize that, turn around, make a nice play. Callie Hanson with a nice play there. The Wildcats lead it 14-7. Suter, Gilfillan, over to Hanson. Hanson to Miller, just tips it across. Now Jackson comes at him with the hit there. Miller goes to Katie Baker. Baker, back row, and that's out of bounds. Wildcats with another point. They're up 15-7. Wildcats ready to go. They lead 15-7. Bowman, side, Gilfillan, and oh, what a play. What a play to the Wildcats. Miller and Arnett able to get that one. Arnett, Miller, outside Hanson, tipped. Hanson's got it again. Suter, back row attack. Suter, Baker. Baker, Miller, Hanson, out of bounds. Too much mustard on that one for Callie Hanson. It's 15-8. Miller, Baker, and that's in the net. Katie Baker's had a couple of hitting errors here. And that one just falls right in front of the Wildcat back row there. Not much they can do there. Baker. Lentini gets up. Hanson. And we'll go to the Spartans. 2 hits for Olivia Miller. And the Spartans are getting close here. Gilfillan, and that one is off the Wildcats, 15-12. Miller, Hanson, back row to Bowman. Bowman to Lentini, and that's going to go out of bounds. And a side out to the Wildcats, 16-12. And it will be Callie Hanson to serve. Hanson gets it across, back row to Bowman, and that ball is going to go out of bounds. Not a great pass from Peyton Bowman there. Just hits off her hands and goes right out of bounds. 17-12. Hanson, back row, Crow. Jackson to Suter. Suter gets it across. Hanson, Miller. Whitsitt gets it across. Suter. Good dig. That's a new name in, number 12. If I can find my sheet. There it is at the very bottom. Ashlyn Ball, the sophomore, has checked into the ball game. So she'll be in this game. It's 18-12. Wildcat lead. Gilfillan. Jackson outside. Suter. Good snag by Hanson off the speaker. There goes to the Spartans. Just get it back over. Miller. Now they go to Whitsitt. Outside Suter again. How about ball? Finds the new guy. Baker. Crow. Outside. Lentini blocked. Whitsitt with the block. Now Janet just going to try and get it back over, in which she will. Miller. Now Whitsitt again, just going to hit it off the fingertips there. And Gilfillan gets it back across. Hanson. Miller. They go to Whitsitt again. Back row Crow. Dug up by Arnett. Now to Miller. Now they're going to go to Baker. Baker. And that one dug up by Crow. Here we go again. Miller. Baker again. Just going to tap it across. Now Lentini. Ball. Miller. Over to Jackson. Dug out by Kelly Hansen. What a volley. Here we go. Katie Baker. And that's off the hands of Daisy Crow in the back row. Rhymes yet again. And Katie Baker gets the kill there. That's got to feel good for Katie Baker. It's 19-12. Checking into the ball game is a name I do not have on the roster. Lentini gets it across to Hanson. Hanson to Miller. Miller gets it out to Baker. Baker is going to hit it. That's off Bowman's hand. And it is 20-12. Match point here. Excuse me. 20-12. Let's see if Callie Hansen can end it and get the Wildcats a victory. Lentini gets it across. There we go. Wildcats. Oh, what a play by Katie Baker, able to get that one across without getting into the net. And the Wildcats are victorious. 21-12, your final score. And in 2 sets, the North Fulton Wildcats take care of business. They win 21-16 and 21-12. So with that, we will go ahead and end this stream, and we will see you guys on the next stream, which will be our final game of the afternoon between North Fulton and Rova Williamsfield. We will get that game to you here shortly, probably at about 20 to 25 minutes after they warm up. We'll be on a separate